Hey, all right, this is a quick recipe for just a quick, Saturday meal, or just, a meal that you just want to cook real quick for the kids and you, or your husband, or just for yourself. I'm making chicken nachos, and I'm telling y'all, they are fire, okay? I started off with 5 chicken thighs with the bone in. I lightly seasoned it because I didn't want to overdo it prior to, adding the taco seasoning later. But I just like my stuff with a lot of flavor. And I'm choosing to use chicken thighs because that's the dark meat. They have more flavor. And yes, we need our flavor, for our chicken tacos or for whatever, dish you want to make. But if you want a healthier alternative, you can always use chicken breast, or whatever kind of lean chicken you prefer. But me, I'm using chicken thighs. Okay. So at the beginning, all I did was really just add a little bit of olive oil to the pan, got it kind of hot before I put in the meat and everything, and I just put them in just to let them cook, saute up a little bit. Here I'm cutting up onions to add to my chicken thighs later. And like I said, I'm just letting them just do their thing, and just brown on each side, slightly. I don't want to cook them, you really don't want to cook them too, get them too done, too hard and all of that. You do want to cook them just enough. Like with me, I prefer to cook them and there's still a little bit of pinkness because I'm also going to boil them in the taco seasoning. So I really don't want it to be rough and dried out and things like that. So I want them juicy, okay? I want my meat juicy, okay? But anyways, besides that, so yeah, that's all I'm doing is basically sauteing everything, getting it nice and done and brown on each side. You do notice I do season both sides. Like I said, I didn't overly season because I'm going to be adding the taco seasoning later. But I did use a little bit of seasoning salt, ground pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and that's all I used to do this. And also I did take the skin off too. I forgot to mention that as I was cleaning the chicken, I used like vinegar in my water, let them soak for a little bit, and then I pulled off the chicken skin. So these are skinless, bone-in chicken thighs. Okay. So yeah, you see now they're getting a little melanated, a little color to them. See that? Yeah. So me, I just want mine a little bit more darker, just a little bit, and I just add, as is more color on it, as it's more, getting to the point where it's done. I like to just throw in a little bit of those onions I chopped up, just to kind of cook with the chicken as I'm finishing up sauteing those chicken thighs. I just like the flavoring in them. I don't like to throw it in at the beginning because onions, they burn easily. I didn't want to just have burnt onions. I didn't want that taste. Okay, so 3 of them are done. I'm going to chop these up, remove the meat from the bone, and honey, get all the meat that you can. Meat is high, okay? Food is high, so just get all you can, off of that bone. Clean the bone as much as you can. I got this dull knife done with me. Usually, I have my big sharp knife, but today I don't know what I was going through. I just decided to struggle, okay? So I'm just basically dicing up and removing the chicken off the bone. Doesn't take that long. I didn't want to get boneless. I got the bone in. That's supposed to be more nutritious anyways with the bone in. So That's not why I did it, but just throwing that out there. Okay. So yeah, just finish doing that. Remove the meat. Then you can further chop it up, or if it's not too hot, honey, use your hands and shred that meat on up. Okay, just shred it on up. It's okay. It doesn't have to be pretty. You worried about the taste. You're not worried about the look so much as so. Okay. You wanna, get this stuff done in the pot, boiling up, so you and whomever or you yourself can hurry up and eat, get to those chicken nachos. Okay, that's what you want to do. All right. Your girl is struggling with this fork and knife, but I got it done. So after all of that, I put it back in the same pan. Got my taco seasoning, and I'm just going to, dust that on over the meat. And we need about maybe about 3/4 cups of water, or maybe half a cup of water. I'm using bottled water. I don't like the taste of our tap water. Man, it's just disgusting. So, I'm just being honest. I'm using my water out the bottle, purified water. Might be the same thing, but still, I notice the taste, and so that's why I use it. So I'm just using it, to basically just mix the seasoning in with the taco meat, with the chicken meat, mixing it all in, getting the clumps out, so it could go ahead and boil and just come together, all those seasonings into the chicken meat. Okay, and I'm further chopping up some chicken, like chunks that I'm seeing throughout. You can do that too. And I just want this on medium heat just to get it to start to boil. And then I just turn it down just a little bit so it could simmer. And so those seasonings can really be cooked into the chicken. Okay, cover it on up. And I'm going to move on to my rice. Okay, I need 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm using rice-a-roni, chicken rice-a-roni. Yeah, we're gonna be very quick and easy today. Okay, my kids love this stuff. I know it's not the most healthiest, but be all right. So you want to melt that butter on down as much as possible, and then you want to just distribute the rice with the butter, just to get all the rice covered with the butter before you just leave it alone. But you're gonna fry this rice and get it like a darker color. I like mine's not burnt at all, but just a really dark color, because to me that it tastes better. It takes a shorter time to get done, when you do that. So see, I like it about this color. This is a nice color. Okay, we're back to the chicken tacos. As you can see, they are starting to boil, and this is what you want. Okay, it's still a little watery. That's how you know it's not done yet. It's not ready. Those seasonings ain't intermingled with that chicken the way you need it to. Okay, so I just stirred it around a little bit, stirring it around, and then I'm going to place the top back on and let it simmer some more. Okay, Now it's getting thicker. You could tell the difference. It's ready now. It's about that time to get those nachos and get to eating, okay? All right, you see this rice is starting to really boil and starting to thicken up. And I'm gonna take a break to just wipe off the stove. Make sure you do that because all the splatters and all of that stuff while you're cooking, it can make your stove kind of dirty. Okay, always remember to clean as you go. It makes life so much easier. Now let's get these nachos plated on up. Tell me. I dare you. Okay. Good. She's ready to eat. And so thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.